Traders, welcome back to another price session training lesson. We're looking at S&P 500 M&A futures. What is the structure right now telling me? Well, if I'm using price action, I can see that we have a nice bullish trend working higher. What's interesting about this structure is that I see significant overshoot, and because market needs to go back into balance, we therefore expect stronger pullback in the opposite direction. Okay, and this is exactly what is happening after overshoot. We want to be careful. Market is correcting. However, I still expect new high because this was the bigger pattern, but I need to see decisive push above EMA and some strong filled second entry short or second entry long. We can see market created new low as well for this secondary channel simply because market geometry works really well here, and also due to overshoot, not surprising that the pullback was stronger. However, all downtrends now played out, so right now I'm really thinking mainly about buy. Okay, you traded up, downtrend played out, and you don't want to draw anything wider. You have a broad break push to new extreme. So let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, we have nice push above EMA, so at this point I'm expecting second entry long at the EMA. Can I get second entry long? I have a small break new high. Okay, not something I want to see if I expect new high because there's already break new high. So I need something that's going to form really well. I don't think I can take plain second entry long with the new high, especially if it forms bad like this. I'm just waiting patiently. Okay, and now we have back congestion. You have some bullish bar here, but it means nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars stacked right next to each other. EMA exactly in all of these bars. And also you have a small break new high. Okay, so uptrend played out. The break is tiny, but I'm combining the break with the congestion. Okay, if there is no congestion and you have some very broad 2 legs down, it's a different story. Okay, so now I give more strength to this breaking new high, meaning uptrend played out, simply because I can see massive congestion. So let's see what's gonna happen now. I'm just gonna be really patient now. I'm not even looking for trades. Terrible congestion. Market broke down. Everything pretty much played out. All channels on my chart played out. As a trader, I don't want to take trades without proven channel. We have significant push above EMA, so I'm just taking it easy, drawing these channels. Only then I can look for pattern. Once again, break new high, so I'm still patient now. Redraw downtrend like this. You have felt second entry long. In case you're interested, you cannot take it because the body is still so far from the EMA. You can see we're correcting. You barely touched it. There's a gap, especially since there is no downtrend in play. Okay, this is really, as you can see, very sideways, very neutral. And we have significant push above EMA, and this is what I like to see. Now it's obvious what is the structure. I'm gonna zoom out. I don't like drawing overshoot here simply because the main channel needs new high tested. So you have spike up, every single major low is higher and higher. So I like drawing it a little bit wider. If you have overshoot, not a big deal. It wasn't that big of overshoot, and you end up having very broad 2 legs down, which is important. Remember, after overshoot, the problem that you worry about is wider downtrend, and since those 2 legs are broad, you would have to draw your channel like this. And of course, if you've been trading price action for at least a month, this will hit you in the eyes. This is terrible. It's too broad. It looks clearly like 2 legs down. Okay, so this channel is in play. Our channel main one should still get new high. Count reset using the counting technique. First entry long, pull back, second entry long. We have some double trap right here. This was great trade. Context wise, really great trade. Only thing that is bad here is it's an inside bar. I didn't take it for this reason. It was also still fairly early, but you know, very great trade context wise. I can definitely mark it more aggressive because, you know, broad 2 legs down, downtrend played out, bullish bias, uptrend is new high. Everything pretty much is telling you, okay, you should go higher. So very decent trade, but signal bar is an inside bar, and generally not what we prefer. There's high low, no high low, and all uptrends played out. So you can see how reading price action can help you put all the pieces together, and you can predict where the market's gonna go. Okay, what you need to remember is that there are areas on the chart where market is developing, and you have to be patient. Okay, it took a while for uptrend to really start again, but eventually you expect that new high. Okay, so what is the price action telling me now? Okay, price action represents human behavior, greed and fear. And what is the market telling me? Well, because I have a lag, broad break push to new high, probably we're gonna have correction or reversal. We have decisive push below EMA. So I'm gonna draw a brand new downtrend, but I don't see no great trade. You have some setup here, but this is only first entry short. You have filled second entry long, but it's above EMA. At least if you have filled second entry long below EMA, that's to reverse the pattern. Reverse the pattern needs to be below EMA, not like this. And once again, as a trader, I'm going to draw downtrend working lower. You can see market geometry is real, undeniable. We have correction. Okay, I expect new low. I have a new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short, but I cannot take because the uptrend is very clearly in play. Can I get a lower high? I need lower high. Downtrend needs new low. Perfect context. No conflicting variables whatsoever. When you see this, you're anticipating lower high. This is about to be A plus trade. Well, you technically had lower high here, but it's an inside bar far from the EMA. I cannot take it, and now you have break and a new low. So unfortunately, great structure, great contact, but once again, weak bar, and it's far from the EMA, so I can't even take it. So I simply have to adapt, break new low. I'm gonna redraw brand new uptrend, but I have break new high again. Okay, I'm gonna argue with it. Redraw the downtrend. Okay, break new low again. Push down, push down, push down. A lot of pushes down. It actually looks like there's some mini spike in a channel pattern, something like this, because you have a very clean spike and you have so many pushes over. One here, one here, one here, one here. It just keeps breaking lower. We have a second entry short now. We have uptrend, break, push to new high. EMA keeps holding. This is actually a decent second entry short. The signal bar is juicy. You can see how you're going sideways here. This is telling you that you have this break, push to new high at the EMA. This is not a bad trade. Kind of like this trade, second entry short. Okay. Now you have break new low, even for the secondary channel. Market keeps breaking lower. You cannot take lower high. Everything played out. It's far from the EMA. Excuse me, it's actually first entry short. It's a second entry short, but it's not even at the EMA. Okay, I'm just being patient now. Okay, I'm going to redraw uptrend working higher. You have a spike down on a higher time frame. It actually looks like you have wider channel like this, but when I was watching this live, I don't really trust this channel yet because it's mainly obvious in hindsight. Because when you're watching this live, you have a break new low and pretty much momentum depleted. You're pushing above EMA. Higher time frame here was helpful. It really looks like this channel is in play. I didn't have this channel at the time. If you didn't have this channel, you're not alone. If you had this channel, fair play, because now even this wider channel played out with the break new low. In case you don't have this channel, I still don't think you can take this second entry short without new high here, because the body is far from the EMA. And once again, is the context strong? Well, you're selling at the very bottom here. We're quite going sideways. I don't think you can sell in case you don't have this wider downtrend to break new low. And you have channel like this. Problem is, it looks so sideways. Yeah, I don't think I can mark it. Okay, uptrend break new high. Uptrend played out. Okay, we're really going sideways. We're breaking below EMA, so I'm going to draw a consolidation. Something like this. Okay, you can see we're going sideways flat EMA. We actually felt second entry long. I actually like this trade. I took this trade right here. It's not the cleanest context, but I like it enough. Great bar right at the EMA. One leg break, second leg up. One leg break, like a second leg up. It ended up being a losing trade. I was quite surprised, but the context for the bears wasn't so strong, especially there's a wider down to it to break new low. Makes sense to expect a little bit stronger pullback. Okay, we have break, push to new high. Okay. Now we're looking for a lower high or second entry short at the EMA. This is such a decisive spike down. It really looks like a range. Can I get a second entry short at the EMA? Because the downtrend is in play. No, basically right now it's too late, so I can't really take anything. Market is about to close. This is the overall structure for today. When the context is really strong, signal bar doesn't matter as much. So if you traders took this double trap, I can definitely see why. However, there is no good trade right here to expect new low, but you can see this is where everything aligns, and this is what we call A plus trade. You generally can anticipate the setup in advance because there are no conflicting variables. Every single time you have to question your channels and what is the bias, because sometimes it's whipsawing up and down, back and forth, back and forth. That's not the best trade, but if you know exactly what is happening because there are no conflicting variables, multiple patterns aligned together, that's how you know that the setup you're gonna take has a higher chance of success. So this is the structure for the day. I hope you had a good trading day. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna talk to you next time. Feel like you're trading.